Okay, hello everyone. Good morning. How are you guys doing? I am doing wonderful. Yes. It is the 21st day of November. We are almost to the end of this year. God has been so faithful. Yes. So, like you guys know, this week is Thanksgiving. In fact, this Thursday is Thanksgiving in America, and children, have been on holiday on Thanksgiving break. Okay, so this is for every school in America. Yes, the children are on holiday. So, like, I did a video last on Sunday. Okay, talking about starting, to potty train your child is a very great opportunity, since it is a 5 days no school week. Okay, so if you're a busy mom, you are a busy father, you are busy and you have younger ones, you have a family member, a brother, a sister, a friend, a co-worker that maybe have told you that they're going through challenges with potty training their child or their children, so you can be of help to them by directing them to my Facebook timeline, or you can refer them to my YouTube. My YouTube is the Akajuba Family Show on YouTube. Okay, so I forgot to introduce myself for as many people that have not seen me before. You've heard me before, but you have not heard me speak. My name is Chidima Akajuba. Yes. I am the potty training bishop. I like that name so much, the potty training bishop. Why do people call me the potty training bishop? Because I am a guru in potty training, children. No matter you have tried, and it's hard, you don't know how to begin, you're overwhelmed, you don't want to start again, just I am just a call away, to you. Give me a call, inbox me, and I'll get you started, and you will thank me later. Okay, so, and I live in Davenport, Florida, USA. Okay, so but I can still be reached depending on where you might be joining me from. So let me just go right into it. Since this week has been the Thanksgiving break, so like I suggested, I advised, for as many that would like to start potty training. If you're a mom, you're a father, you are home this 5 days break, or even 7 days, or you are off on one of these days, or 2 days off, you can, take advantage of this holiday. Okay, like I always say, to engage your big children, your big kids. Okay, the high schoolers are home this period, the middle schoolers are home this period, your children in elementary school, they are home this period. So why not, make it a teamwork. Okay, bring them into potty training. Yes, I got a testimony within the week. A parent texted me and said, thank you so much for this video that she watched the first time I did it, the second time, and she was encouraged, she was pumped up to start potty training. So yes, and the good news again, I heard from her that she engaged daddy, she engaged her 2 other big kids. Okay, so yes, she said her son is fully potty trained, and I was so happy. These are kind of things I want to hear from parents. So if you have not started, it's still not late. Your child can be potty trained within 3 days, 3 days, 1, 2, 3 days. Yes, it's possible. Okay, I know you might be asking me, how possible is this? It is very possible. Okay, so you can start potty training your child today. Okay, after this live video, you can start potty training your child. All right, you don't have to go to the store, even if you have not bought the panties or underwear. You can do the method of free balling. Okay, if everybody is home and you feel safe where you live, you can free ball your child. Or even if the child has diapers or pull-up, you can still send your child. It is the first day of introduction, so introducing potty training to your child, you don't have to take everything off. You can free ball one to make it easy for you if you don't want to run to the store to get underwear or panties. Okay, you can potty train your child on diaper or pull-up, but make sure consistency is what's gonna produce the result. Keep sending the child, but if a child has diaper or pull-up on, it makes it a little hard. Sometimes the child will forget, okay, and this child will pee in the diaper. Okay, so that's why I always encourage, if you don't have the underwears or panties, you can free ball or just put the trouser or the short on the child while you still remind the child. What is very important here is reminding your child every 30 minutes to go potty. Yes, remind your child to go use the bathroom every 30 minutes. Consistency is key. Involving family members, will go a long way to make it faster. Okay, if you want to achieve great result in this process, you have to involve your family members. Let them know. Remember, it is not a fussy thing. You don't have to be upset about it. Okay, but just to remind you again, potty training is not easy. Okay, yes, it is not easy. Nothing is easy. All right, but it is doable. You can do it. Okay, so just don't do it alone. Don't do it by yourself. Just make sure you involve your family members. Okay, and as you are doing it, keep it in prayers. Nothing God, there's nothing God cannot do. Yes, I like this song. They say miracle no dey tire Jesus. That means God does not get tired, doing wonders. Okay, so your child can be potty trained. Yes, you have tried. You don't want to do it again. Just believe me. Okay, you can start all over again. Okay, and say, Chidima, you told me to. Okay, you will not regret it. Save yourself that money. That money you're gonna use to buy diapers, save it. All right, so within 3 months, 3 days, not even 3 months, 3 days, your child will be potty trained, or at most a week of consistency. Okay, and you're gonna see great results. Another thing I want to talk about this Thanksgiving break. Yes, the children are home. All right, so there is something that we started in our book club. Okay, so we have the WCIO book club that by the grace of God I coordinate. So this weekend, this week, this Thanksgiving week, we've been taking the advantage of helping our children. Yes, your children at home. Okay, so they know it's no school period, but I always say that children thrive on structure. Okay, your child cannot stay all through this Thanksgiving break without doing anything, just watching TV, going back and forth to the refrigerator, grabbing snacks and all that. There's nothing wrong with those. Okay, but your child should have a schedule. Okay, your schedule. if your child, yes, your child should have a schedule, time to time schedule. Oh, I wish I printed the schedule my children and I made within the week on Sunday. Okay, so for this Thanksgiving break, we have a usual schedule that we follow during the week, during the school week. But now remember, they are on a break. Okay, so instead of them getting into trouble or hurting themselves, yes, play is good. Children learn by play, but like I said, structure is key. Okay, have a time to time structure, time to time routine for your child. Every time, even the Bible says to write the vision and make it plain, so that he that is running may run with it. You tell your child, oh, and Kamsi, go take a shower at 8 o'clock. Yes, the child heard you. The child heard you, but to make it easy, you have to write it down. Okay, writing the schedule for this Thanksgiving break is gonna help you. A lot of parents don't like their children being on holiday. Why? Because they say, oh my God, they talk too much. They're gonna drive me nuts. Once you have that in your head that your children will drive you nuts, guess what? Whatever thing they say, your brain will tell you that, oh, they are driving you nuts. Okay, instead of you getting crazy, okay, with your children, why not draw a schedule with them? You can do, make it with pictures. Okay, so with my children, I couldn't come up with pictures with it. We needed something very quick. Okay, so having a schedule. By my next video, I should be able to show you guys how our time to time routine, our time to time schedule is for this Thanksgiving holiday. The time they wake up, okay, the time when they wake up, you make your bed, you read your Bible, have a meditation time. Mommy and daddy must not be there for you to pray or to have a fellowship time with God. So all these things are being shown on our schedule. Okay, so they have time to time for bath, to go take a bath, time to eat breakfast, time for everything. Free time, we have free time. Like I said, children thrive on structure. Yes, they have time for play. Okay, I give them time for even tablets, screen time. We have time for that, but be mindful, okay, that when your children are on their tablets, they're watching TV, you still don't have to relax. You have to make sure they are watching the educational thing, super book, something that they will benefit, especially if you want to raise kingdom children. I'm telling you, raising kingdom children is quite different from the way you see the child is good. Being good and manifesting the fruit of the Spirit is different. Okay, even in this wicked world, things are happening. You do not want your children to be just like like every other person. Okay, so like I always say, children thrive on structure. So if you don't have one, or you want to, but just that you don't have time, you can inbox me. I will help you create one, and you can make amends depending on your family needs. Okay, so even in our schedule, we have time for the children to go to the park to go play. We are busy. My husband and I are busy. Okay, so but creating that time is what makes the difference, so that your children will know that in spite of the fact that you want them to know God, that knowing God is not boring. Yes, a lot of children, I hear it here, they say it's boring to go to church, it's boring to fellowship, it's boring to do this, because we make it boring for them. We just make the children, we lose our children by ourselves, by what we are doing. Okay, so there's time for everything. Your children will pray, give them time for everything. You can keep a child praying for hours like you. Yes, as adults, let them see mommy and daddy. When they knock on the door, they can hear mommy or daddy still praying. Okay, they will see as they keep growing up. But start small. Your children can have their own faith, even if it's 10 minutes. Start little by little. Okay, but the part I do not like, and it's happening these days, is parents, they boast, they claim they are praying their children into knowing God. Yes, prayer works. Okay, so don't misunderstand me in this. I believe in prayer. I'm a prayerful woman. Okay, it may not be written on my face, but yes, prayer is good, but you have to show, your child will have to do God. Americans say do God. Your children will have to do God for them to know that God. Okay? It's not just taking them to church on Sunday, they sit there. Look, I work with children church. I work in the children church. So I know what it is. Okay? A lot of people say pastor's children. Yes, please, pastors, train your children. Train your children. Don't just go to church every time. You go for midweek service, you go to Sunday, you take off everything in church, but you are not paying attention to what your child is doing. I'm telling you, I hate it when I hear people say pastor's children, they are washed children. Well, it's yes and no, because from, what I see, okay? So parents, pastors' wives, they boast, they brag, on my children, and they are born in Christian home. They don't have choice than to serve God. And sometimes I look at them like, I work with your child, I know what it is. You understand? So please, okay, pastors, please, Christians, believers, help to show your children how to do God. Americans say to do God. Yes, show them how to do God. Okay, to have a fellowship, to know. So most children don't even know if they are saved. You ask a child, are you saved? They say, I go to church. I'm telling you. So they are calling being saved, going to church. I'm telling you, they don't. You tell somebody to pray, they're telling you, I don't pray. My mommy don't pray. And this person that is telling you this, my mommy don't pray, does not play. I'm sorry. I'll be speaking American English. My mommy don't play. My mommy does not pray at home. I don't know what to say. No, don't do that. Okay? Do not, even if you can't pray, it's not only joining all these prayers. I don't want to call name, but joining prayers, joining all these prayer, fire. They are absolutely good. But after you finish that prayer, how is your life? What are you modeling to your children? Your children have not seen you reading the Bible just not even for one time, and you are screaming at them and telling them, go read your Bible. Look at this person's child reading their Bible. I saw Chidima's children reading their Bible. I'm sorry, you don't know what we do at home. It is work. It is hard work. Okay? As our children are, one is 10, one is soon going to be 9 years old. We still remind them, okay? So don't think that they have gotten it all right. Yes, they're still they're still a work in progress. Okay, so we grow every day. So parents, this is me advising you, suggesting to you to please model God to your children. You can't just pray them into God. You model God to them. You help them grow in the Lord. Please, because the word is something else these days. So please, as you are joining those prayer lines, you are doing all those prayer lines, make sure your children, don't say my children are still small. Your children are not small. From the womb, even when your child, is out of the womb, read the Bible to your child. Consistency, like I will always say, is key. You might think your child is not understanding what you're reading. Yes, your child is understanding it. This is how somebody asked me the other day, Chidima, how did you and your husband raise these children? It's not easy, I'm telling you. It's hard work. It's diligence. It's consistency. I'm telling you. And you might think that they are all there. We're still encouraging them. We're still, but I like the what I see in them, the love God, and people, can see the way our children love God. They like to serve. They like to, improve themselves in whatever, we introduce them to. Okay? So it's consistency, please, especially pastors, ministers, deacons, deaconesses from everywhere, no matter your church, bishop, pope. Please, model God, model Christ to your children. Model it from home. Let your children see mommy is praying, not only joining all the prayer lines in the whole world. Mommy is praying. You are telling your child to go to church, right? And every time you're joining all these prayer lines, it's good to join them, right? But let your child see you joining your own church prayer line. Let your child see that, you love your child. Because they are paying attention. They might not say anything because they know if they say, you might give them a dirty slap, or you will punish them, or you deprive something away from them. They are paying attention. Especially here in this country that we live. At age 18, children cannot wait, to move out of the house. So whatever they see, whatever they, see around them, mommy and daddy modeling to them, as soon as they get to age 18, I'm telling you, if you don't get it right, it will take the grace of God to handle your children. Bishop, I greet you. Pastor Promise, thank you so much for joining. So, yes, model Christ. I don't like people saying, pastor's children are the worst. No, I don't like to hear about it, but it's true. What these people are saying are true. I'm telling you, I work with children. Every day. I see it. Pastor's children, please. Pastors, raise your children. Don't just be busy going to church and preaching powerfully. Preach to your own children. Put your eyes down to know what your children are doing. I'm telling you, put your eyes down. Don't just leave raising children, to your wife. Women cannot do it alone. It takes two to make it work. Even the Bible says two cannot work together except they be in agreement. Okay? So work together hand in hand with your wife. Even if you are a husband, the breadwinner of the family is still will not stop you from, being part of the family, especially the girls. If you have girls, okay, you are a father, please be close to your children. Know what is going on with them. Even if you're a father, you live far away and, mommy is usually with them. Please, from time to time, call your daughter, call her, ask her. It's not just giving them money. Make sure they know that, daddy, cares about me. Yes, care is asking, somebody say, even if you are busy, act like, you love them. Just act it. That's what Americans say. Thank you, Brother Covenant. Pastor Uche, thank you for joining. Okay, so make sure, you are involved in your children. A lot of children, even ministers, pastors' children miss it. The girls, they get pregnant before marriage. Why? Because daddy is busy. Daddy always claim he's busy with, yes, you are raising the dead in the church, you are preaching all that, but your children are being messed up. So it is not it is not the plan of God. I always tell people, if you know you will get pregnant without raising them in God-fearing way, you better not even try to get pregnant. I'm telling you, you better not try, because I see a lot of children being wasted, and they are in the church. They are in the house of God. Okay, please, let us all, okay, this is a call for believers in the house, people that know God, people that join all the prayer lines in the whole world, but they can't join their own church prayer line. They pray, all those prayers. I'm not against them doing those, but let your child see you, do your own church at least once in a week, okay? And when you tell them to go to church, they will be able to follow you to go to your church, okay? And another last thing I want to leave with you, for the church ones that go to church, you go to church, yes. There will always be misunderstanding, wherever church, that you go to. When you come home, don't discuss church members around your children. I don't care what somebody, must have done to you. We are messing them up if we are doing such. Don't. Even if you're so upset, just suck it in, swallow it up. If you want to discuss with your husband, wait when you guys get, in the room. Talk about it. Okay? Talk about it. Don't mess the children up talking about this sister. How I hate her. How I don't want to, and when she brings food, I don't want to eat her food. Your children are paying attention. Even if they don't tell anybody, this is what my mommy said or what my daddy said, you are messing them up. When they get to a certain age, they will tell you, I don't want to go to that church. Because they are all bad people in there. Why? And you might forget that you already sown that seed, that negative seed in them. Okay? So, you cannot eat your cake and have it. So, let's be careful about this. Yes. Siblings quarrel. Husband and wife do quarrel. My husband call it intensive discussion. Yes, they do have intensive discussion. They quarrel. They miss it. But what do? Don't speak all these things. At church, you will see everybody must not like you. But if you are having, any misunderstanding with anybody, please, let's avoid, let's avoid talking about it, discussing it where our children are. They are paying attention. They might not contribute to what you and daddy are saying, but they are paying attention. We're not helping them. Okay. It is so sad that, a lot of things are happening, to children. Please, please, please. Pastors, I repeat again, pastors, bishops, popes, ministers, deacons, deaconesses, whatever your position is at your church, please, let's do the right thing. Let's raise our children. Pay attention to what your children, are doing. Don't just relax and you say you're praying. They have no choice than to serve God. Yes, they do have choice. So they do. They have choice. Okay? You don't want to wait till the last minute when you're going to be crying. We don't want you to cry. But please, let's help our children. Pastors, you live far away. Your wife is the one taking care of your children. There are female pastors, ministers. They said, God called them to, win the whole world. Win your family. It starts from your family first. Win your children. Win your wife. Win your husband first before you extend it out. Okay? It's inside, then outside. Inside out. Please, let's do God all round. And God will be pleased to see our children manifesting good fruit, not people talking about our children. Pastors' children, they are the worst. That's all I hear here in America. I'm telling you, everywhere you go, pastors' children, they are the worst. And yes, it is yes and no. I'm telling you, I don't put this word down. It's true from my experience, from what I've seen. Okay, that is very powerful preaching. Word of God is, oh my God, heaven on earth. But children are just everywhere. Yes, children will always be children. Okay, but all these excesses. Let's speak the truth to our children. Our wives cannot raise our children well. It is both of us. Your wife did not get herself pregnant. It is you. Yes, we always say it is God. It is you that did it. So why would you see is a baby boy, is a baby girl, and you want to win the whole world? It's good to win the whole world, but win your own children first. Then you extend it out. Please, please, please. This Thanksgiving break, fathers, please try to be with your children. Even if you have a speaking engagement, you can cancel it. Yes, you can cancel it. God will not be upset. Cancel that speaking engagement. Even if, yes, let them say you disappoint, but tell them ahead of time. Cancel it. My children are off. A lot of fathers don't even know that their children are on holiday, on Thanksgiving break in America. A lot of them don't even know. I'm telling you, they have no clue about this. Cancel that speaking engagement or whatever you may call it. Be with your child, be with your children, especially your girls, daddies. Your girls need you. Okay? Be with them. Love on your girls. You know what I mean? Genuine love. Okay? Yes. Love on your children, not just buying them clothes. Just sit down to listen to them. They may have something they want to share with you. There are things, at school, they talk about some of them that have fathers. They talk about my daddy this, my daddy that. And they wish, oh, my daddy, is home to hear me out, to hear what I can say, to him. So please, your daughters miss you, pastors. Okay? Your daughters miss you. Your sons miss you a lot. So come home, come down to their level. Play with them. Yes, that is play. Okay? Play with them. All right? Play with them. Don't just leave the work to your wives to do. I'm telling you, the women are trying, okay? But hey, let's get it together. Our homes first. I'm telling you, it makes me cry when I hear people talk about how pastors' children are not the best of it. Hey, oh my God, it gets to my head. Please, pastors, okay? Even if you have missed it, you can do a U-turn today. Even if you're on your way to that speaking engagement and you're hearing me, it's worth it. Call them and tell them that you just found out that your children are on holiday, that your children, are home, that, tell them the truth. You want to go be with your family. They'll be upset with you, but they will be fine. They will be fine. Please, let's put our children in our schedule. Family first, then the other one comes. Yes, God will not judge you. Yes, your wife might not tell you that it's overwhelming. They are tired of doing all this, but I encourage you these days, pastors, I don't know why I'm going this way. Pastors, come home, come home, be with your family. Oh, I have to make money. Yes, you have to make money. Don't worry. God is the one that gives wealth. And he gives us the power to make wealth. Wealth, the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. It is all the Lord's. He knows how to fix that for you. Yes, your house, your children will not be messing around, and you are preaching powerfully. And your children, have not even heard that, Jesus is Lord. They can't even, differentiate between being saved and not being saved. They don't know. you ask your child, are you saved? You see pastor's child saying, I go to church, I come to church on Sunday. That's all they know. They don't know if they are saved or not saved. When they say altar call, you see your child coming out 1,000,000 times. You might tell your children, oh, I don't like it when you come out for altar call all the time. Leave that child alone. They are not sure if they are saved. It's not a pretense thing. You cannot keep covering your child or making your child lie just, to cover your ego as a minister. No. Please help your wives. Yes. The wives did not tell me anything to tell you, but I discovered that a lot of pastors, a lot of ministers don't help their wives. They just, church. Even when they come home, they are listening to this pastor. They are listening to this bishop. They are saying amen here and there. When children come to them and daddy, this year my leg hurts. Look, sometimes your child, especially the toddlers, they need attention, right? So when they see you at home, they try to say, daddy, my leg, it hurt. Nothing is hurting them. They just, want you to look at their face. Don't push them out and say, I'm preparing for message. Even if you're preparing for message, pack that message up. You hear your baby girl or baby boy out. Play with them a little bit. Give them time. Then tell them, hey, Kelechi, daddy is busy right now, okay? My husband is doing wonderful, with this. My husband does not play with family. He does not play with children, giving our children time. I'm telling you, he's doing very, very well compared to, what I see in Nigerian fathers. My husband can do anything. He can call out off work. He can call anything off just to make sure, our children, get the best of him. I'm telling you, my husband can do anything, for the children. And I love it. Even when my husband is not around, my children will always say, oh, daddy went to work, daddy this. They talk about daddy. My daddy told me this. My daddy told me this story about this. They can connect, what daddy told them to what they are seeing and what is going on. Please, let's get this thing together. Let's get it together. Okay, our families, we can't continue this way. We can't, keep letting our wives raise our children. They can't do it. I'm telling you, don't wait till they are 18 years old because, hey, it's scary. It is scary. So when I sit down, I think about, what is going on, what I see on social media about pastors' children. I'm telling you, it is nothing to to rejoice about. Please let your child do God. Let your child know God. Let your child be in relationship with God. It is securing their future. Okay. Thank you so much. Please, you can leave your comment. Okay. Feel free to drop your comment, like, share if you're blessed. You got value from what I've said this morning, okay? So share, like, tag somebody that you think they need to hear this, okay? This is a call for everybody, not just, newly married people. It is for everybody. Let's get our homes together, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you so much and have a blessed Tuesday. I'll see you guys sometime. Remember to potty train your child before this Thanksgiving break finishes, okay? And happy Thanksgiving to you all if you live in America. If you don't live in America and you're aspiring to go to abroad, whether Canada, US, UK, Australia, anywhere where whatsoever, I pray that God will give you that breakthrough that you are needing. Yes, even if you have gotten visa, you've gotten offer for school or you don't see money, I pray that God will make a way. He said he makes ways in the desert and rivers flowing in he makes a way in the wilderness and rivers flowing in the desert. Okay, so please, let's get our homes together. Okay, I love you. I'll see you next time. Have a blessed day. Okay, bye.